Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky issued a statement saying the crash investigation should continue and the perpetrators should be brought to justice. He said Iran should compensate victims' families, and he requested official apologies through diplomatic channels. Iran's acknowledgement of responsibility for the crash was likely to inflame public sentiment against authorities after Iranians had rallied around their leaders in the wake of Soleimani's killing. Soleimani, the leader of the Guards elite Quds force and the architect of Iran's regional military interventions, was seen as a national icon, and hundreds of thousands of Iranians had turned out for funeral processions across the country. Face-to-face fighting, close-quarters combat, hand grenade range, Colonel Stephen Marks, Deputy Commander of 1st Special Forces Command Airborne, said in a statement. This is a reminder that even in the modern age, warfare is still about courage under fire, having the mental sharpness to operate with expertise in the worst of times and taking action to protect your brother, your team and your partners. Little additional information was made public about the actions for which soldiers earned Valor awards during the 6-month deployment. Another 7th SFG unit, 1st Battalion, 7th SFG, is currently deployed to Afghanistan. On December 23, one of the unit's soldiers, SGT, 1st Class Michael J. Goble, 33, succumbed to combat injuries sustained in Afghanistan's Kunduz province, in the deadliest year for the U.S. military in Afghanistan since 2015. In the release, military officials described the deployment of 2nd Battalion, 7th SFG, as taking place during a challenging period, as the unit leading Special Operations Task Force Afghanistan, the Green Berets, stabilized the security situation throughout the country prior to Afghan parliamentary elections and set conditions to advance a negotiated peace with the Taliban. Officials said those peace talks continue, with the Taliban agreeing December 29 to a ceasefire that would allow a peace agreement to be signed. As a witness on the ground during this time, I can speak for the incredible progress over a 6-month period these brave men achieved to bring stability to an unstable nation, Marks said in his statement. Officials credited the soldiers' actions with preventing the enemy from capturing any territory held by local Afghan governments, a feat which had not been accomplished in several years. While deployed, they worked with other units, including elements from 3rd Special Forces Group Airborne and 717th Ordnance Company out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the release said.